This is the year where I take back my fucking life. And people can sit here and say it's not there. There are loads of people, way more than handfuls of people that knows everything that people do to me on the internet is not because of me. And you can fucking try to say that all you want. You can scream it up and down the mountain, but no one will believe your fucking ass because they've seen it with their own eyes. People have actually sat here for whole live streams and watched you do. And I have to continuously get it. Just explain to them why you said it and apologize.
They probably already want it ended and you're still continuing.
Because I'm going to hear it as long as you finally sit down and say you're sorry. You're not going to let these people tell you.
I'm not going to let these people tell me what to do.
You're not. You're telling them, you're letting them tell you not to apologize. You're listening to them. That's what they want.
I said I'm not going to. I didn't say they made me.
Obviously, you just said why. They made you because they're telling you you're apologizing for calling somebody that. You're doing it because of that, not because you don't want to. It's worse if you don't want to.
Are you freaking kidding me? No power. I fucked to pieces of meteor.
It's an issue, and it's gonna be an issue.
Well, end it. Tell her, don't come to my live stream with that. Go tell her.
I kept telling them that. Yeah. They're not gonna stop until you say sorry.
I keep telling them that too, and they still, they have issues.
It's not gonna stop until you say sorry and explain why. You're letting them tell you. You're letting them tell you what to do.
Yeah, and I'm not letting you tell me what to do either.
I'm not telling you what to do.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, well fine. I'm not gonna defend you anymore. When they think you don't like black people, that's on you. Because you can't refuse to say sorry for a word you use.
Defending me. You just got done and showing people you wasn't defending me.
Well, I'm tired of having to go through this. All you have to do is just...
I go through it on my live stream.
You're being hard-headed. Just say sorry.
Yeah, I go through it on my live stream too.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Just say sorry.
For things that you say.
Just say sorry.
I'm not going to say sorry. There, I said it.
Okay, just because I talk about their fucking relatives does not mean you have to go through it. Fuck their dead mother.
When you bring up the white race.
Okay, I don't care how those other people feel. You know what I'm tired? It's your friends coming to you about me talking about the white fucking race when they don't do anything to help racism.
And it's not only her, it's everybody else.
Yo, if they feel so bad, they're racist. They shouldn't be complaining. They don't go through fucking nothing.
It's not all white people.
You know what bothers me? If it's not all white people, why aren't they out there complaining about racism instead of yelling at me?
You are so fucking ignorant.
Oh, really?
No, they don't come to me. They come to you. Nobody that's not racist shouldn't be that offended. It proves our point. I'm not racist. Not all white people. Then they come at minorities for saying shit. We go through fucking enough. We go through enough. We shouldn't have to educate people.
But it's not all of them.
If it wasn't, then why is Trump in office? You know who mostly voted for Trump? White women. Where are they checking those fucking bitches that voted for Trump?
Money, that's why. Like always.
They knew he was racist. He was telling them to their face. They're getting mad at me for saying not all white people, but mostly white people voted for Trump and the other demographics. Black people mostly voted for Kamala Harris. But we're not racist. 60% of white women voted for Trump.
I like the funny noise it makes.
It doesn't. He was racist. It doesn't give a F about money. They voted for him. They're racist. They want to come at minorities, but then they don't want to fix the issue. If they cared about racism, Trump wouldn't be in office. They're coming at me. Minorities are not the problem. They are. And if they have an issue, they need to look in the mirror and fix themselves. Nobody should feel like that. They felt like that because they know. They've heard their family say racist jokes sitting at the table. They probably didn't say anything. When a minority speaks up, oh, it's no white people. But then, here the fuck we are. I don't see white people doing dang near enough. They are all the ones that voted for Trump. Not for some stupid paycheck. Maybe yes. That wasn't, he didn't even give them. The government gave them that check for COVID. And I'm tired of hearing it. I don't have a place to live. I don't have anywhere. I'm discriminated against most of the time. Not as bad as someone who is darker skinned than me, but I do get it.
And I do see it. Don't think I don't see it.
My brother couldn't even get a job because of his hair.
Your brother,
and people want to
got off his ass.
It's our fault.
And you didn't get off your ass. You got shot.
Yeah, well,
I don't want to fucking hear it. Oh, God.
It's somebody else.
Next thing you know, she's going to be starting at BLM.
Could have stood next to him. They would have got the job.
I'm watching a lot of white people where I live walk around with those ugly ass dreadlocks, looking like stupid idiots. That is not even their hairstyle. And are they going to get fired from their job for being unprofessional? No, but let a black person walk in there with that same hairstyle and they'll be fired. You're not professional.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It pisses me off.
Such a beautiful tool of death.
People have to look within themselves to figure out why they feel that way and what's wrong with them. At first,
Or what? What are you going to do?
I don't
Come to my
hate
house
all
and
white
kill me?
people, but it's
Oh my God, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Oh, that's what you get. Shut the fuck up.
That black people
You shut the fuck up now, not me.
And didn't even, I didn't even hear her. And didn't tell me until after I got off the live with her.
Sophia!
They want to care about racism, but when people are calling
Ain't nobody give a shit
silent. But yet,
about what you're trying to say.
People, they're mad.
Okay?
Nobody
Not all white people.
Nobody talks about how I received a rope in DoorDash telling me to harm myself.
Good, I hope they did.
Racist in of itself. Nobody except a few people make videos.
I'm about BLM. It's all white people.
But yet,
it's all white
when I say something about white people, now all of a sudden they're mad. And I'm not trying to be rude to anybody, okay? I don't want people to get mad at my mom or get mad at me, but I'm sick and tired of hearing this.
Goddamn daddy or some shit.
No,
how the hell you gonna come in here and tell me to
when
shut
I'm
the fuck
facing
up?
racism, when people are calling me the N-word,
You don't like it, there's a
did
mute
speak up
button,
when people were telling
what I
Monique
did to your dumb
to
ass.
do that to herself, and I had to block it. Then you sit here and say you don't see that shit when you see it.
Oh, but I'm gonna report you.
That's a problem.
Report me.
They're just mad because they hate you that way.
We hate that shit because you got a fucking brother shot.
Well, the ones that are nice to us don't hate me. It's just that I get bothered every time they think it's an attack towards them. That's what people that try to mask not being racist do. They act like they get so offended over
Sophia, isn't what you're
they
saying
don't do anything about it.
saying it's all white people's fault. It's
Who's
all
to blame for Trump
white
being
people's
out there?
fault. How is that not
Black
racist from
people,
the
indigenous people, and Hispanics, or Latinos. Those are the demographics of people that
another
voted for
reason
Trump.
why I don't
Look it
understand why
up. The only
people of color don't sit here and call other people of color to sit there and be with the same damn race. What the fuck is wrong with
You didn't even vote at all.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but try to force their fucking stupid Jim Crow police all you need is not fucking happening.
We don't have a place.
More time to play with
Whatever the hell I
already.
want.
Send it to you.
Don't care. You can go fucking blame it all on one race all you want.
The most demographic of people that voted for Kamala Harris was black women.
Fuck that ass bitch she is.
Everyone else voted for Trump. And that's it. Yeah, she has medical issues. I'm not going to tell people unless she wants me to tell them.
I have osteoporosis.
No.
Oh. I'm carrying everything I have.
Don't tell them
But
shit.
you have bladder problems.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't go by bus anyways because she would pee herself.
Yeah, I have to be next to a restroom. Because of the...
She doesn't use the restroom all the time, but that's why we're at a place where we're near a restroom the whole time.
If I'm not near the restroom and I need it real bad, I can't hold it. But I have, because of my thyroid problems, that's why I also have thyroid problems.
Yeah.
Osteoporosis, gallstones,
She wouldn't have been able to make it by bus because she would have peed herself.
asthma.
I didn't want to say that because then people would make fun of you for that or say something.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be laughing when they get to be my age when that happens.
Elderly people pee a lot.
But thank God I don't have to use diapers and stuff.
She wouldn't have made it by bus.
I know a lot of old people wear diapers. And it's funny because I don't know how they wear the diapers and how they change in the restroom.
Laura, you have no right to talk when you were laughing about SA. So I would suggest you be quiet. When I said I got I can't say the word. Assaulted, but you know the other part, you were laughing. And I still have that screenshot. So let's not sit here and act like you're a good person, Laura. You still shouldn't even be a subscriber, but I allowed you to. And then people tried to lie and say you didn't do it when you did. And then I took a screenshot and showed it, and no one had anything to say. They were silent. So I don't know why you're sitting here as if you didn't laugh about SA. You know exactly who you are? Ashley Savino. She always talks about SA victims, and not in a good way either.
That's a good way.
So, I never said she enjoyed it. I said that came from Space Kitten. I don't know where you got that from. It's literally in our messages. I can go pull that up. She came to me and said, okay, or they. Space Kitten came to me and said Angie lied about being raped by Wilbur, her ex, who she admitted she went to meet to cheat with my brother. And then told people she had that happen to her, which was a lie because it didn't happen. She didn't want to admit she cheated. I don't victim shame people, but I know this person. You don't know them in real life. Go meet her in real life then. You'll see. You guys never met this girl in real life to know exactly how she is in real life. You think you know her from online because she makes you believe it. She's manipulative. She's a narcissist. She acts like we're the problem. She's the problem. I have not mentioned this girl, but out of nowhere she told me she wanted Jake Paul to beat me up and she would pay him. I don't even say anything to this girl. Every now and again she attacks me. For no reason. And I literally
our business and my daughter's older, she goes again.
I literally repeated what Space Kitten told me in the messages.
You want me to fucking fight these off with this right
I
hand?
never said that myself. I even said Space Kitten said that. And I have the messages to prove it.
Well,
You're just sticking up for somebody who lied and want somebody to be known as a rapist because they cheated. That's not right. Why should he be labeled that? Did he go to court? Did he go to jail for that? Is he convicted? Why am I going to call somebody something they're not? I'm not going to call him that.
And I do have proof that she did what she did to my son. She said it too. She said
I'm not going to call somebody that I've never met. I don't know the dude, except back and forth conversations between me, Space Kitten and him. When Space Kitten was with me, but also was having conversations with him. I'm not going to label a dude somebody that I've never met that I know doesn't have a record. And you know how I know if this is true? When we went to put her on the lease because she had $2,000 worth of damages. Space Kitten told me, Space Kitten said she had $2,000 worth of damages. And I believe that was Wilbur's cat that she threw at the wall and almost fell alive. Because she was mad at him. And he said he had to take his cat to the vet because his cat almost passed away because she threw it at the wall. I was like, okay, I need to see the vet bills because, you know, I have to see proof, which some things happened and I never received it. When we went to put her on the lease, the office told her she can't go on the lease. She has $2,000. She owes $2,000 somewhere. So, why would you damage an apartment that you was not paying? Huh?
revenge.
And then you want to sit here? You want me to sit here and believe this girl when I know her in real life? I've known her since her and my brother were together in high school.
I know it's that. I know.
This girl is a compulsive liar. When I sat in the cabrio with her, when we were parked at her sister's house, because my brother went to go get some stuff. Mind you, her family didn't give a fuck and was eating my brother's lunches that he was supposed to take for lunch. Those weren't even their lunches. They were eating his lunches that he needed to take with him for work. How are you going to eat somebody else's food? Then, we're sitting in the cabrio. We're sitting in the cabrio, and here she comes. She's sitting there, and she just, all of a sudden, randomly just tells me, I know your mom lost the baby. I lost the baby when I was 16. I got hit by a car or something. And I don't know why she just told me that. And I was like, I said, oh, I'm sorry. Then I realized, every time someone says they have something happen to them, she says it happens to her. She's like the Me Too. Oh, that happened to me too. Let me tell you a story of when this happened to me. Like she's trying to relate to people. It's weird.
Because that's the only connection she has.
And I felt sorry for her then. But then I realized, when she was having someone come to beat up my brother for a pack of cigarettes,
that's a headshot.
her mom would have not allowed me to be pregnant at 16. She would have really got it. Her mom is strict. She's lying to the internet to get sympathy because she wants you guys to feel bad because she doesn't want you guys to know she's a horrible person. If she wasn't, all her family would hate her. Brothers, sisters, mothers, and fathers. And every time I mention her, she leaves me a nasty message, and I'm tired of it. I want to refrain from it. But you're going to continue to keep saying I victim shamed her when I've known her most of my life. She's a compulsive liar. She's a manipulator.
It all backfired on her anyway.
It's always we're the problem, not her.
I don't think nobody goes to the lighting anymore.
Well, she doesn't go over the board. But even then, they're going to feel sorry for her. Oh, on her asking and bullying. On who? I'm not bullying anybody. You know what they did? It's because they said I bullied her. That's not bullying. If I said someone's a liar, how is that bullying? No. I shouldn't have to be censored. See? She's reporting my life because she knows it's true. I think that's why I got flagged. If I wasn't saying anything that wasn't true, it wouldn't have got flagged.
Is she in there?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
They'll send it to her and then she'll write me a nasty message like she did earlier.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I believe. Leave my family out of it, or else what? You threatening me? You wanna pull up with a pew-pew? You said my brother has a pew-pew, but you're always threatening the two people.
Sophia, just
Why
say
don't you
God.
tell people that? She won't tell people that she always threatens people to pew-pew them. She's the one who has the weapon.
She's the violent.
She's the violent one. She even said she was going to jump me, and I never even talked about beating her. I never even talked about fighting her. That's the problem. She's the one that's always over here being violent with everybody, including the ones that took care of her dog when she didn't. Imagine telling people you're going to pay them $200 to watch your dog, but then you threaten to pew-pew them. Because they won't give you your dog because you owe them. It's only fair, right? They have a right to hold your dog. They want their $200. You shouldn't promise stuff and then throw a tantrum and not pay them.
You just proved it again, another lie. She just wanted them to watch the dog, but wasn't going to pay them.
No, she was, but she threw a tantrum. She got in one of her moods and decided she wasn't going to pay them. Then she threatened violence on them. Threatened violence on him and his family when they were just kind enough, nice people to take her dog that had nowhere to go. That's wild. I don't need to mind my own business because it is my business. And you know why it's my business? We weren't stuck with the damn dog because she had nowhere to take it. My brother had to pay $200 to take that dog off those people's hands to find it a home because that dog didn't have a home. You know what? It is my business when my brother has to sleep out of a car because he has to watch her cats because she has no place. So it is my business. My brother shouldn't have to do anything nice for her. What has she done for him? Call him a burden when he had an accident and almost died?
And she makes it our business. She's still making it our business.
I am tired I was tired of my brother coming with a new animal and I'm being labeled an abuser, an animal abuser. And I said, I can't say anything to him. This poor animal is not going to have anywhere to go. I'm not going to be like that to an animal. Because she continued to keep getting animals.
Was a revival of the unfittest.
She got peaches. She knew she couldn't have peaches. And I knew that was her cat. Excuse me. I even told my mom and my brother wasn't there. That's her cat.
Yeah, she told me I didn't believe her. And she did wind up being her cat.
I already know this stuff. This girl expects us to take these animals in. And I'm an animal person. And I don't want to see those animals in a situation. So I took them in.
Wow.
Poor animals are going to be he's going to have to find a home. Why are you adopting a cat? You know you couldn't have. You adopted a cat for us to have to find a home for it. The shelter could have found a home where the cat could have went to a home that could have took it. No, you put the cat into our home so it could go to another home. And where did it go? Right back to her? And where's that cat gonna go? You don't know. Outside in the cage at night, locked up in the cage right outside her house, because that's what her mom did, threw her cats outside. Mind you, the first time we ever got her cats was because her mom put her cats outside and it was thundering and lightning and it was raining.
She mentioned to me something about, yeah, I have the cat. And I said, yeah, I gotta live with that every day knowing that you have a cat who went up dead or abused. That's exactly
She
what I
kicked
said.
and she hit her cat. My brother witnessed it. That's why he called animal control. He was mad one time. And then he felt bad. And I said, why did you feel bad? You're trying to make sure those animals are well cared for. No, but none of y'all dang near care. We were the ones feeding her cat because she wasn't feeding it. I wasn't, my mom was. I got pissed off because I said, why should I have to take care of someone else's pets? Because if I do that, they're going to get comfortable enough to make us take care of more pets. They'll be like, oh, well, they took care of my cat. Let me get another one so they can take care of it. No one has anything to say. No one has anything to say. They don't tell that girl anything. She never has to hold responsibility for half of the stuff she does. She gets away without being held accountable for things. She went to court.
Oh, yeah, you done?
Yeah. She went to court and lied and told the judge she was working with kids when she was working for security. You have the whole audacity to go to court and lie under oath. What's wrong with you?
How come they didn't notice? The court.
They don't look into it, what job you have. She just told them she works with kids. They have to go what her word says, even if you lie under oath. They're not going to check to see where you work. Because it wasn't, she didn't have to provide where she worked. It was just a restraining order. Which, mind you, she was under investigation for touching the students. So I was concerned because I was like, why is she working with kids again if she's under investigation for touching students? I was going to say something to the judge, but then I said, we're not here for that.
They were not here for
It's
that.
a she.
Oh, she. What, so I'm not here for that, man.
Yeah, because it was about a restraining order. The cop advised me to get. Mind you, if she wasn't a bad person, why was the cop telling me to get a restraining order? And the only reason why she went and filed a restraining order on my brother is because she wanted to make it look like he was doing something to her. And she also wrote in her restraining order that she was afraid he was going to unalive her. She lied and said he had a weapon. I saw what she put in her restraining order. The lady was even shocked because I don't know if there's like a thing where they ask you if you have any weapons, if any weapons were involved, but she literally showed us because she found it odd when my brother said no, and then that's when she had wrote it down. She lied. She legit lied. You ain't in fear of your life. If you was in fear of your life, why were you chasing someone down for a Mustang you never owned, driving erratically, with your boyfriend at the time?
And going after my son, you and your ex, I don't know if you're...
They were using their car as a weapon. That was a weapon. But she's in fear of her life. No, but they were literally chasing him down. Because he was minding his business, making money. And here they come. Excuse me, they saw him, and the guy turned around and started chasing him.
Yeah, but they're in fear of their lives.
And he didn't even engage with them. He said they got the car, and he ignored it. He didn't even cause them to do anything. They turned around and started chasing him down. The guy kept talking tough, saying he was going to beat him up. That guy ain't nothing but a POS, a piece of
How funny is it for you to say you're afraid of somebody,
Like,
but you're
what the
chasing
fuck?
after them?
Who the hell has to sit
Doesn't
there?
make sense to me.
Yeah. Who the fuck has to sit there and say some shit like that? You can't say
All
the
the time she lied to my brother.
That's gotta be the most
saying,
goddamn
oh,
stupid
they
goddamn
talked me.
thing.
They're sending people
Don't
to
feel
my house,
about
and this was before anybody knew where she lived.
POS.
Because we were getting doxxed. We were having people
Say
sent
that
to our
shit.
house. Oh, so now it has to happen to her too. Nobody was there.
That is boldness.
And then telling me, telling me, if you talk about my family one more time, what are you gonna do?
Shit. Oh, damn.
You're already a shitty person.
Good. I'm glad I am. Shit. Says you, don't you? Says you.
But yeah, people don't see that because they see someone who portrays themselves as a good person online. That's what you see online. You don't see what I see in person. And I didn't do anything to her. I didn't do anything to her.
No, they see it online too.
When Space Kidden came to me with all of that stuff, I literally was still like, I was, you know, I tried telling people. She said you were right. You tried telling me. You tried telling me, and I didn't listen.
Space Kidden like yowling.
I'm not even going to say her other family business either because it's bad what I received, and I still have those messages. Mind you, people started showing up to her house.
Yeah.
That's why her sister had to change her schedule at work because it was no longer safe for the kids to go there because someone showed up. Recently, like last year or this year, I think. So much has happened, I don't even... It might have been this year. No, I think it was before then, maybe.
I don't know.
When we were getting ready to take her to court, I think. Yeah.
I think when she took you guys to court.
When we were... She didn't take me to court. She filed a restraining order on him, not on me. She didn't know I was filing a restraining order on her. The police advised me to. After what he saw, he said you should get a restraining order too because if his goes through, you need one, but because she'll still be able to come around and mess with you. But if you both get a restraining order, she won't be able to come around. And that was when we showed them and we told them about when she said she stole my phone and smashed it. And I was still trying to be like, well, maybe she didn't. You know, I still didn't want to be rude. I could have. But I said, nah, fuck it. I'm gonna say it. And what happened? It was a good thing I did because she did tell everyone. Nobody called her a thief. She wasn't paying that phone bill. So why did she have the right to damage someone's property? Even if he decided to give me that phone, or they did because it was a free line, I kept up the phone bill as best as I could. Because she didn't even have the audacity to say, hey, I can't pay it anymore. She let it pile up, so I can't pay it.
Satan's minions.
That's irresponsible. What kind of adult does that?
Gonna put on fire. If you want to continue phone coverage, you have to pay for it.
I would have gladly taken the phone bill up. She wants to lie to people and say she slept in her room all day. She never did nothing. What was she doing when she quit her job? She was laying in the bed all day, wasn't she?
The doctor said.
And I wasn't.
She lived with us.
I wasn't expecting her to come clean my house or do anything.
So when you live with someone's parents, shouldn't you at least offer to help pay their bills? Did she offer to help pay your bills? So she was expecting to live rent-free.
But I least clean the room you sleep in, which he never did.
Yeah, there was her empty cans, or her empty her empty big old cups of Coke she never finished.
And some of you half empty that I would go in there and have to throw.
Man,
Soda can, snack papers.
that room was so bad, no wonder why we have roaches. That's partially the reason.
And they want to say it was us. I have photos of
She
a very nice.
No, because she took a picture of that dirty bed, his black bed, but she was sleeping in that bed. So I don't know why she took that photo showing people she was the one sleeping in it.
Yeah.
And you know why she's used to sleeping in it? Because her bed's the exact same way.
Yeah.
And it's not because of you know,
And this,
it's because of her cats
Yeah.
pissing and shitting on her bed.
No, the bed was black because my son, he's tired, he just goes to bed with his shoes on.
Yep.
It has nothing to do with him being dirty, so don't go there.
We also live in a desert, so everything gets dusty.
So he just flops in bed.
Her bed is black and dirty because the cats pissed and shit on it.
Yeah.
Her whole bedroom is the kitty litter box. She doesn't. That's why her parents don't want her there, because she doesn't know how to clean up after them.
I don't know if some of the stuff in that bedroom was my son's. I'll agree to that. But he was.
I know what was his because he doesn't drink Dr. Pepper. She's the one who loves Dr. Pepper. The only thing that was his stuff was Talkies, because he eats Talkies.
Yeah. No, but I was gonna say, but he's the one that always would come out with bags of trash and start throwing them. And then he told me one time that I called him to see how he was doing when he was staying with her over. They had a room, and I said, "What are you doing, son?" He said, "I'm cleaning." I go, "I hope she's helping you." And he said, "Yeah, Mom." Then come to find out she never did anything because we went to go to her room to watch her cats because she had to go to the hospital. And he walks in with a bunch of trash all over and starts picking it up. And I'm all like, she won't clean. And I'm watching.
If he didn't clean, what happens when there's trash in his car? What does he tell us to do?
Pick it up and throw it.
Does he allow us to leave a trash car?
No.
Okay, so why would he leave his room like that? And people love to defend someone they don't know. You literally don't know that. You don't know her. You've never met her in person. So why are you sitting here literally defending someone you've never talked to face to face? I've never had an issue with that girl. I've never had an issue with that girl until she started talking shit on me for no reason.
Yeah, exactly. We kept quiet. We never said anything until she came to us. And the only reason...
No, she went online and started talking shit and that pissed me off.
And I had issue with her and my messages is because I went and told her, "You better leave my daughter alone already. I have rights." And then she started saying all kinds of stuff about me. And then I said, I said something else to her.
I think it was the Backstreet Boys concert. I didn't even know I was going, and my brother said, "Do you want to go?" And I said, "Sure." So I get in the bathroom to get ready because obviously I need to get ready to go. And he was like, "What are you doing? We gotta go." So I get out. Here she is telling Space Kitten that I smell lying. And I said, "I just got out of the bath. What the heck?" Like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah. And then I went and I was going to say something. She goes, "Yeah, I cheated on you, son. So what?" And I go, "I wasn't even going to tell you that. You're the one that told on your own self."
Well, she was lying, so.
I started laughing at that one.
She did. She lied. Everything she told Space Kitten, she lied about because Space Kitten told me. Space Kitten said you were right about her. Because Space Kitten sent me everything that she lied about and told me more stuff about her family. If I had another device, I could read you all the messages. actually, I do have another device. Hold on. My laptop. I can connect it. Hotspot for a little bit. Let me. I think it could still have some charge. If not, I'll probably turn the car on and plug it in. I can go back to those messages. They're not gone. I will read them to you. Some of you guys talk about my dead baby sister like that account that said Sophia's dead sister. And I'm supposed to sit here and not say anything? I'm supposed to just smile and take it. I'm not going to let anyone talk about my mother any kind of way. And I'm tired of being policed and saying that I can't say this and that when white people come to my page.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, but again, baby, children, family is off limits. People have already said that. I know they want to get me mad, but at the end of the day, if you're going to say something about my mother, I'm not going to let people talk about my mom that way. I'm going to defend my mother. Imagine if I just sit here and didn't say anything and let them talk about my mom like that. What kind of a child would I be? And on top of that, a lot of these people, it's just insane. What does me having a 7th grade reading level have to do with what I just said? You're mad that I told something that was true? It bothers you because you're not putting in the work to do anything? Some of y'all literally condone this stuff. Like when I talk about white tea, racist white people, why are you always talking about white people? When racist white tea women came to my page and said I'm jealous of white women, when I'm clearly mixed. My ethnicity is Hispanic and my race is black because my father is black. And people literally were telling me, well, we need to see a DNA test when race is not based off of DNA. It's based off of phenotypes. So even if you was to see a DNA test, that still does not disqualify me as being black. And some of y'all are very uneducated when you talk about this stuff. And I've had a lot of, when I did that trend with the filter, which was the Tim Burton filter, literally, there were people in the comment section making fun of my looks, which pertains to my phenotypes, which pertains to my race, and someone called it out for what it is and said a lot of y'all in this comment section are racist. They were being racist towards me. And a lot of the white women come in my comment section talking ish about me. There was white women earlier because they tried, there was a guy that made a video on Instagram talking about black fathers are inactive, literally making a joke because there was a man, he was black, he said, what's one thing that you can identify a white person by or something like that. He was making a little joke, you know. This guy stitched a video and had his kid say, Daddy, basically insinuating that this man does not take care of his children because he's black. And I said the most inactive fathers in a child's life is a white man. People got mad. That comment went viral because they didn't like what I said. Then I had two white women in my comment section. One said that my children are going to be fatherless if I date a black man. It is true. Because one girl tried to tell me 75% of black men are inactive. How is that possible when there's only 14% of black men in the world? If there's only 14% of black men, where do you get 75% from? How can that be possible? The math is not mathing. I didn't say it's true because I said it's true. Research, Google. You don't have to take what I say. It's not because I said so. Like, when you come with debates, you can't debate like that. there is not 75% of black men. How is that possible? Read what you just said. Read it again. That makes no sense. You can't take 75% of 14. If there's only 14% of black men, how is there 75%? There's not more black men than there are white men. You're just literally saying that right now. And who do you think holds... Okay, let's go about it this way. Who do you think holds the power to oppress people? Who? White people. Because there's more white people than there are minorities.
That's not entirely true.
Hello? If there's more white men than black men, who do you think is going to be the most inactive in a child's life? If there's more white men than black men, tell me who. White men, there's more of them than there are black men. It is literally a stereotype placed upon black men to say that black men are not active in a child's life. These two white women proceeded to try to sound dumb by saying, oh, no, it's 75%. You know, whatever. And one person had the nerve to say that my non-existent children that I haven't even had yet are going to be fatherless. And why would you come to that conclusion that my children are going to be fatherless because I possibly their father might be black? You just literally proved a stereotype.
Just look at your
When I Googled it, because clearly Google is a thing, we are not going to talk about articles that were published in 2014. So if you're going to pull up articles, like some people have, do not show me an article from 2014. You think that research is still valid today when we're in 2024? No, it's not. It's like saying, it's like bringing up old articles and trying to prove a point. That article is not going to stand the test of time from 2014. And is it a credible source? Is it a .org and not a .com? What are we doing? Who wrote the article?
fucking cares who wrote that damn article?
How is that possible when there is only 14% of black men? So how are they the most inactive in a child's life when there's more white men than there are black men? Do you see how that sounds? It's a stereotype. He was stereotyping black men. That was his whole video, was to rage-bait people. To have this discussion. And people were, and they were like, it isn't about race. Why did you make it about race?
Yes,
I didn't make it about race.
I fucking agree.
He did.
Sit there and always blame other fucking people.
And that white lady literally said that my non-existent children were going to be fatherless because I possibly am going to date a black man. That's crazy. They're gonna be fatherless because they date a black man. That's a very harmful stereotype towards black men. And she should have never talked about my non-existent children. It's weird how people can get away with talking about people's children they haven't even had yet.
This is over.
They said that because of comments that I said that white men are the most inactive people in a child's life, and they got mad at that because they were stereotyping black men because this guy stereotyped black men and made a joke which pertained to race, and then they said, why are you making this? He made it about race. He literally put that stereotype against black men on black men, and they didn't even do anything. The guy just wanted lighthearted jokes, and here comes this guy trying to rage bait and stir up stuff in the comment section on Instagram. So then a lot of white men started attacking me. They called me fat, they called me ugly, they called me every name in the book.
But I tell you what, you lay with another ugly person, you can make something good. How about that?
What if the shoe fits, wear it. This is not a personal attack to some of those men that do take care of their children. I'm not saying all white men, but again, the statistics are there.
Hey, Sophia,
Well,
how you
first of all, I didn't call them ugly, and I didn't call them fat. I don't have to resort to being a bigot I have to resort to being a bigot. That's the difference. I didn't call them fat or ugly. I didn't say anything bigoted towards them, but they didn't have to be fatphobic towards me. What is being fatphobic towards me trying to prove? You can't do that in a debate. My mom's fine. But imagine, my mom is fine. Imagine being in a debate, right? Because debaters go based off of facts and based off of websites and things like that. You can't go in a debate and be like, I'm not white. My dad's black. My race is black. My ethnicity is Hispanic.
Yeah, I'm wondering that same thing. Like, what is something?
Because there are more white people than there are minorities. Saying there's 75% of 14 black men makes no sense. The math is not mathing. How do you take 75% out of 14 when 14 is lower than 75%? It's not hatred towards white people. I don't have hatred towards white people. That's not the case. But a lot of y'all prove to be racist time and time again. I've had a lot of racist white people in my DMs. We all bleed the same. That like saying, no, we don't all bleed the same.
Yes, we do. We all bleed the color of blood. I just don't get it.
You cannot take 75% of black men out of 14 because there's not 75% of black men. You're saying there's more black men than there is white men. That makes no sense. In math, you can take 75% out of 14, but it's not going to make sense when we're pertaining it to people. If there's only 14% of black men in the world, how are you saying you can take 75% of black men out of 14% of black men? You can't get 75% of black men because there is not 75% of black men. It does not make sense.
That's why it's rage, baby.
Oh, someone was calling me the R-word and then calling me the N-word and also using... That's crazy.
I realize it's just clickbait.
I'm the R-word because I'm literally talented.
I thought you were fucking
I don't think I'm saying it to anyone. Thank you for sharing your vintage shares. 75% of the 14, that does not make any sense. She was literally saying, she didn't say there was 14% of black men. I said that. She was saying 75% of black men are inactive. She didn't mention 14 out of the 14. She said there were 75% of black men. How is there 75% of black men when there is not even 75% of black men? She was just saying things that made no sense because they are using a stereotype. A lot of these people, and a lot of them, have grown up in households that have pushed the stereotype upon them. That's why they're inherently racist from the time they grow up till the time they're, like, from the time they're born till the time they grow up is what they see on TV. It's pushed in the media. It's ads. It's all of this stuff. People have grown up in racist households. They just have to unlearn that. It's a stereotype.
it's something else.
Again, 75% of black men means black people, black men. There is not 75% of black men in the world. Use your common sense. How is that logical? You already heard the song. That does not make any sense. Again, 75% of anything is people. When you're doing a poll, right? Let's say we're gonna pull 100 women, 100% of women, try to pull every woman in the world, which you probably couldn't do that. So let's say you could pull every woman in the world. We're going to pull every woman in the world and does pineapple go on pizza? Let's do that one, right? and 50%, or let's say 75% say pizza is bad or whatever, right? Or that pineapple should go on pizza, okay? Then you have to have another 25% because, right? You have to have 20. You can't be half and half.
Shit, I forgot to put my tape.
That's the thing. If my mom was white, right, with my ethnicity is Hispanic and my dad is black, I can't be too racist. So I would identify as black because I said I'm black. I identify as black because my father is black. I'm black. Phenotypes. It's not based off of DNA. People saying that they need a DNA test to prove I'm black doesn't make sense. You can't be too racist. Yeah, you can, but there's no such thing as half and half. You're either more of one or the other. Do people see you as white? Are you white presenting or are you black presenting? Based off of your phenotype is how people tell who you are. If you look white, people are going to say you're white. If you look black, people are going to know you're black.
You're going to say, no, if you sound white.
It doesn't work like that. You cannot be half and half. Thank you for subscribing. Anyways, okay. Let's go back to this polling thing, right? So 75% agree that pineapple should be on pizza. 25% agree that it shouldn't be on pizza. Okay, so let's flip that, right? Or not 25%, let's say 40%. Let's say not all the women in the world, because you can't poll the women in the world. You can't take 75% of people out of 40% of people. It just doesn't work like that. If there's only a small percentage of minorities, which there is, for reasons we know why, you know.
I just looked up standards for women for the skin.
We don't know that yet. We have to just don't even mention that.
No, because people were saying I'm white, standards are white, and I just looked it up and it said standards can be Hispanic.
But that's not a race, that's an ethnicity. Thank you for extending your 1 month. It doesn't make sense the way people are saying it does. It literally, like, okay, so we're getting off topic because we got onto another topic, and I want to go back to that, but let's go to this topic about percentages. She was saying there's 75% of black men in the world. That's exactly what she was saying. And I know what she was saying. And other people may say that's not what she was saying, but that's exactly what she was saying. Whether you want to say that's not what she was saying, that's what she was. She was pushing that stereotype she learned from her parents. Everybody has this learned thing that they, you know, like there are some things we used to say as kids that we didn't know were very harmful to people. We didn't know was offensive. We didn't know these things were hurting people. You've all heard that saying, I'm not gonna say it, blank giver. You know? We've heard things like that. There are some stuff that we've said that we didn't know were offensive to other people. Because we were young, we were little kids. We heard these sayings a lot. These sayings were things that people said that we thought were just normal sayings.
Oh, you still got Billy Joe playing in the background. That's nice.
There, again, when you're saying not people, you're not saying there's not 75% of black men. That means people. She's saying there's 75% of black men. If it's not about people, then it's not about black men because black men are people. What are we doing? What are they? Because I'm not going to call black men animals. If they're not people, are they trees? 75% of black men trees? Black men are not trees. They're not clouds. They're not skies. They're people. Common sense. People are people. She doesn't have to say people. Black men are people. She was pushing a narrative because that guy was rage baiting.
The fuck is...
All I was doing was playing Sims, TikTok, I was literally playing Sims.
You were fucking around with that.
Where? I don't have children in real life. That's unfair to me. Like, I give violations after violations after violations, and all I'm doing is either playing Dress to Impress, or I'm playing Fortnite, or I'm playing Sims, and I literally wasn't even doing or saying anything at all. You literally have moderators that target people for no reason. Why do I lose my live streaming access? Because I'm gaming. Everybody else can game, but I can't?
No, your fat ass cannot.
I literally can no longer go live anymore. It's unfair to me. I worked hard for my subscribers. I worked hard to build my platform. And it's all gone because you want to make false claims, TikTok? I don't understand why. I was just gaming. I wasn't even being rude.
Alexa, Max Payne.
I can't even have anything nice. I can't even enjoy games. I literally got people that are trolls that constantly harass me, that constantly dox me, that constantly wish death threats on me, that talk about my dead family members and threaten to harm me on your app in my comment section, but you do absolutely nothing about it. Nothing.
Once again.
And now I lost my live stream access and can no longer go live on my main account because you wanted to literally make a claim on something that wasn't true?
It has no legs, but still.
All I was doing was gaming.
I need to find some ammunition.
Thank you for the gift point. This is crazy. All I was doing was literally playing Sims. I was just playing Sims. All I was doing was just playing Sims. And I lose my whole live stream access because I'm playing Sims. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. But you got people on here literally posting straight up corn on TikTok. Straight up corn in the videos, and those pages are still up.
There's something so beautiful about blowing shit
Are you
up.
kidding me? You literally have straight up corn on your app, but you let those pages still be up. That's crazy. I don't have a lot of followers on Twitch, nor do I have a lot of subscribers, and it's already hard as it is to go live off my iPhone on Twitch. And Twitch isn't any better. I'm not gonna do Twitch. I shouldn't have to. I need to get my live stream access back on my main account. I need to get a hold of TikTok somehow or something because how? Like, this is crazy. I didn't even do anything. I was just playing Sims. This is crazy, man. This is crazy.
I know. Crazy as fuck.
This is insane.
I agree.
Thank you for the gift points. I can't even play Sims. I can't even play dress to impress? I can't even, but you've got people like Adriel Sigler on live, who's literally scamming underage people for money. Because the only people that give her money are people that are underage and young people that are gullible. You've got scammers all up and down this app. You got people doing harmful things on live streams, but you don't remove their live stream access. That's crazy. Man, this is insane. Man, I don't know. This is crazy. All I was doing was playing Sims. I didn't even do anything. Well, you know, I'm gonna have to just hope maybe there's someone that might help me get a hold of TikTok somehow, that knows somebody working in TikTok that could reach out and maybe help. If not, then I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to not be here, because that's where I'm at right now. It's unfair. Like, they took my happiness away. Like, I literally was gonna do makeup and I was just gonna do stuff, but I guess I'm just gonna have to unalive myself, because that's what it's like. I really wish people wouldn't think this is funny. It's not. It's literally unfair. Like, I literally was just gaming. I was literally just playing Sims. I can't even play games? Why? You got people on this app literally threatening kids and literally threatening to harm kids and doing all this stuff, but TikTok claims they care about their app, but they don't. They don't. It's unfair to me. Like, I don't bother with anyone. I can't even have a positive live stream. I wasn't even saying anything rude.
That's the best
It's
thing.
not
I got
right.
my grace at best.
But you have people that say horrible things and threaten people all up and down this app, but you don't do anything about it. Literally threatening to put YouTube in his head, but you're
Why did you do that?
Live. You let whole child abusers go live. And you don't even do anything about that. This is crazy. You know how crazy that is? That's crazy. I gotta get off the line. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Have a good day or night where you guys are. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
I gotta go.
Bye.
Well, they ain't gonna do anything. They're not gonna give me